Okay. Yes. Hi. How you doing? This is Jakai Don here. I am a sophomore at Towson University. My major is special education and communications. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the theory of culture, approach to organization. Yeah, that's the thing that's chapter 19. It's a theory produced by Gertz and Pakinowski, and the what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to pick one of the prompts that was given, and it had mentioned something with family rituals, and I'm going to get into that after I explain to you a little bit about the theory, what it's about, you know, some of the key points into it. So some of the things that I picked out from the theory and going over it multiple times was, this is one thing that was frequently brought up and frequently said, was it's communication that creates and constitutes the taken for granted. Yes, and that's one thing that was said. And then another thing that was said was it's image, it's a character, a climate. It's all controlled by a group. So you want to get an individual. It's like a thing that you do multiple times and over and over and over again. It's just something that you guys do. And to get into it, it's like I like to describe it as like piecing together a puzzle. So you got to work together to piece a puzzle. It's like bringing people along. They see you doing one thing. You want that individual or those individuals in whom you're working with, or whomever is a part of whatever you're doing, to do what you're doing. So one of the family rituals that I would say that we do, and there's two of them. One of them I would have to say, we have these family gatherings. My grandmother has 6 children. And what we do is I would say 2 weeks to 3 weeks, myself and my mom and my sister and whoever is around at the time, is we get together and we have family meals. So it's very highly encouraged that we bring guests. We can see who can bring the most guests, whether it's a friend from work or whether it's a classmate or something of that nature. Depending on the schedule, that's whom you bring. And we do everything. We show them how we do when they come into our presence, and then that's just how everyone reacts to it. And then another thing that we do, which is a family ritual, I would say, is a thing that's always been like a very much family thing, was a grace. We always grace and we bless our food. So right before we eat, we all hold hands together with one another, and we speak. If you have something to say, if you want to give thanks, if you want to say your own little prayer, that's exactly what you do. And that's everyone from around the table. After that, the head of the household will give a couple words, and then we feast. So that's one thing that Gertz and Pakinowski really wants to, get around to everyone, is just that family ritual, that thing that happens over and over again. It's like a system that goes around. And yes, that's what I have about cultural approach communication to organization. Thank you.